Sure. And say, well, how good, let's say, will video games be in 100 or 200 or 1,000 years from now?
If you extrapolate that out into the future with any rate of progress at all, if you assume any improvements at all,
If you assume any rate of improvement at all,
any rate of improvement at all, like even 0.1% or something like that, any improvement, 1%, 0.1%,
then the games will become indistinguishable from reality.
then eventually those games will be indistinguishable from reality.
Beyond a certain resolution, indistinguishable from reality.
Just indistinguishable. It'll be so realistic, you will not be able to tell the difference between that game and the reality as we know it. Then games will be indistinguishable from reality.
So essentially, we live in a world now, technologically speaking, where video of a person talking can be edited in real time to make it seem like that person is saying anything. Recordings of someone's voice can be used to generate a soundboard of their voice saying anything, and it sounds like they actually said it when they didn't. Generative adversarial networks are now creating human beings out of thin air, using bits of images to create and compile people that do not exist. And on top of all of that, it has gotten so sophisticated that people in scientific studies now cannot tell the difference between a synthetic computer-generated human and a picture of a human being that actually physically exists. That is the level that we are now at. I remember when I was a kid, people used to say, seeing is believing. Am I dating myself now to talk about that? I remember that. I remember that being a phrase that people would generally just say sometimes. Not only do I not think it was ever true then, it's definitely not true now. And I think what we're going to start seeing, and this is just my perspective, there are some people who are tapping into their God-given gut instincts, and they're trusting that. And there are others who are having that innate sense that we all have overridden by the lower emotions, I guess. Anger, fear, the kind of thing that just gets a knee-jerk reaction without any critical thought happening between the stimulus and the response. And the whole show is designed to keep people hooked in so they never pull back enough to recognize the cycle of what is happening.
What is the Matrix? Control. The Matrix is a computer-generated dream world, built to keep us under control in order to change a human being into this.